Hi everyone, I am Durva, and in today's video I am going to talk about the chip war, the fight for the world's most critical technology, written by Chris Miller. This book has actually won Business Book of the Year 2022 and many more awards. This book was published in 2022, and the author of this book, Chris Miller, is actually an economic historian who is also a professor at Tufts University. So initially, when I picked it up from the crossword, I was a bit confused about this book, whether I would like the book, whether it would be too much of information, and it is not really my area of interest as well, to be very honest. I'm someone who comes from an economics background, but I do have my interest into psychology, business, economics, then even mythology, history as well, geography, geopolitics, current affairs based, law. So I usually like reading books from these areas. When I picked this book up, I was not sure whether I would really like it or not, because again, it is heavily based on semiconductors journey, how it was invented, and its entire journey, to be honest. And I do not come from that background, so I felt, should I even read this book, because it's a very big book, to be honest. Can you see? So usually non-fiction books are this thick itself, but I was as I said, very confused. But I'm glad right now that I have read this book. I genuinely feel that I'm really glad that I took this book and I decided to read this book, because after reading it, I realized it is something of my interest itself. So if you're someone who has a background in electronics and communication, who has interest in electronics and communication, innovation, technology, and understanding the global technology, understanding the new technology that's happening in the market, and also if you're someone who really is very much interested in the geopolitics and the global politics as well, this is the book that you can rely on. So as I said, it talks about the ASML history and current EUV lithographic process. So it tells you that how the entire journey of semiconductors and the current supply chain mechanisms and the current situation of semiconductors, that how Taiwan is one of the countries, in fact is the only country where semiconductors are manufactured in a very large quantities. So they do have some sort of like a monopoly, or let's just say we all of the rest of the countries are kind of dependent on Taiwan for these chips, for these semiconductor chips. So this book does tell you that why semiconductors itself are very important as well. These chips that we are talking about, why are they so important? They're mainly important because, again, whichever devices that you're using right now, be it a phone, laptop, computer, any damn thing, semiconductors or chips are used. Therefore, even vehicles for that matter, electric, whether be it an EV vehicle or any machine for that sort, they do use semiconductors and these chips. And therefore, because there are so many, so basically semiconductor or a chip, it is a raw material that goes into the final product. You make a final product out of it. So the importance of semiconductor itself was realized during the COVID period. During that time, because of the lockdown, there was so much of supply chain disruptions that all the other countries, a lot of companies realized that they are relying and they're dependent on these chips, and this very integral part from their product itself is being made in Taiwan. And especially when you have so much of like large scale on a very large scale or a massive scale supply disruptions, it becomes problematic in the market. So this book does talk about that and how it is important for us. So I guess this book is something that we all should read, even if you don't have and understanding of the area, you can still Google it. And even if you don't want to Google it, this book does give you that comprehensive knowledge about it. It does tell you whether, even if you have the information about the semiconductors, chips, etc. or not. Now again, me being a person who do not belong to that background, I could still read this book, mainly because the book has a very good information about it. It is very easy to read. It is very beginner friendly. I genuinely felt the book was very beginner friendly. There are not technical jargons that are used for no reason at all, because sometimes there are books where you just find n number of technical jargons and you just feel like, okay, now I literally have to sit with a dictionary right beside whenever I'm reading the book. So that did not happen with me at all. I'm not saying that you should not use such jargons in the while writing. It is important, but sometimes I feel there are certain authors that end up overdoing it. So that was something that I feel was completely not there in this book, and therefore I feel this book is a very beginner friendly book. If you have at US, because it is a very big book, so you have to be very patient when you're reading it, because non-fictions are books that cannot be read in a day or two. When it comes to non-fiction, you have to give it some time. You cannot just be in a hurry कि नहीं भाई, I have to get it done and आज ही खत्म करना है वगैरह वगैरह. So I would refrain, don't do that with this book at all. If possible, or whenever you're reading this book, carry a pen, paper with you. Maintain a note, because there are so many things I could find in this book that I really wanted to write it down, and I have prepared my own notes about this book as well, because it gave me so much of information. It shaped so much of my perspective. I felt that I had so much of information about it. Rest, a very good book when it comes to global politics and understanding geopolitics. Then it has a very good history of chip industry as well, so you will understand the entire chip industry in and out because of this book. How all of these questions like what, how, when, where, these questions will be answered because of this book. This book also tells you that the competition is actually good. A lot of time we do feel that competition is not a ideal aspect, but even I believe that you should have competition, and this book does talk about how countries that are competing with each other do end up actually developing as well. So it is the idea of competition, it is the idea of doing something better, it is the idea of being better that is somewhere down the line also pushing a lot of countries to innovate, a lot of countries to invest in R&D as well. If you are someone, and I think once you read this book, you'll realize why the even Indian government came up with the idea of ISM, which is India Semiconductor Mission, in 2021, and why the government has been thinking, and moreover they have decided to actually invest around approximately 76,000 crores into this mission, is mainly because you would understand the importance of that policy because of this book, because it does give you a glimpse about how if by any chance any day these semiconductor chips are not produced, what is going to happen. So that is something that is also clear from this book. I genuinely enjoyed reading this book. As I said earlier, it is a bit slow, so you have to take it slow. You cannot expect the book to be all chill and relax and all. It is not a relax and chill book at all. It is a very information heavy. Yes, it is information heavy. It is history heavy as well. So if you're someone who is very much into this genre, then I genuinely feel you should read this book, be it from whichever country you are from. Do read this book, and I personally enjoyed reading this book. If you have read this book, then please let me know in the comment section below that what did you feel about this book. I would really love to have a proper conversation with everyone about this book as well, and actually having a deep conversation about what can be done, what needs to be done, what is the problem, how can we address the problem, how can we solve the problem, and all of that. So very much academic conversation, I do realize that, but it would be really fun. So I'm looking forward to connect with all of you. If in case anyone wants to connect with me regarding having, like, just having a conversation about this game, about this book, I'm all up about it. So I would be very interested to have that. So if any one of you is interested, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will be happy to connect. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment section below, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more videos and book reviews basically, and some book related content as well on this channel. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some sort of an idea about this book, and my review was helpful for you to make a decision regarding whether you want to read this book or not. So thank you guys again. Have a very good day, good evening and good night. Take care. See you super soon in the next video. Bye.